Greetings everybody. So Logan posted a vlog on Chili's channel, and I want to address it real quick. More specifically, I want to address the part where he talks about myself and the streams, and what happened on April Fool's Day. And I will only be talking about that part, so let's begin.
So on a side note, it's basically the same as April Fool's Day. I want to address a situation that a lot of people are bringing up, and that is there are some people that there's a fan. There's dabhdude, dabby.
This is just a friendly reminder to everyone that I made my name before the dab was a thing. Just saying, you know.
dabhdude, SML reviewer, and Flamey Cat. They have live streams on Saturdays, and I've been in a few of them, and it's been a while since I've been in a last one. But yeah, they had a stream on April Fool's Day, which was Saturday, and I ended up not showing up because I was in Chicago. I'll explain that in a minute. But dabhdude took that as a personal, he took that personally, he took that like I did it on purpose, and he's been telling people that, Logan didn't show up, he promised me, and, and people in the comments have been saying, wow, what an asshole.
Frankly, throughout the entire thing, I tried my best to give you the benefit of the doubt, even after the stream. Was I still mad? Of course, given the emails you sent me, more on that in a moment, I'd assumed you would show up. However, I was actually less mad at Logan as I was, to be quite honest, with my fans. I was mad at my fans because I knew that if Logan didn't show up, that everyone would think this was all an April Fool's Day prank. And so when Logan didn't show up, it got me mad at him because it made me look like I was pulling a prank on my fans, and I didn't appreciate all the comments about how it ended up being a prank by me, even though that was never the intent.
So I want to address this situation. So first off, about a week ago, dabhdude emailed me and said, hey Logan, can you be on my live stream on Saturday? And I said, sure. I haven't been in one. I like doing them. I like talking to people. I like talking, if you notice. I like talking for a long time. And I haven't been in a stream, so I said, okay, I'll be in the stream on Saturday. So, I was looking forward to it. I knew that Saturday I had nothing to do at the time. At the time, it was a week. So at the last moment, I decided to fly up to Minnesota to go get my new car, if you watch Chili's vlogs, because that car came available out of nowhere. Like, I had found out about it the day before I flew up there. Like, out of nowhere. The day before I flew up there, I heard that it was available. I bought my plane tickets and we flew up there. So we flew up there. We went to Mall of America, if you watch Chili's vlogs. And I was in Chicago on April Fool's Day. I had woke up in Chicago. Then we went and saw the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower. I really want to go see, I like seeing tall buildings. I've been to the Empire State Building, I like it. So it was about 5 o'clock. It was about 5 p.m. Chicago time when I was at the Sears Tower. And I said, oh shit, I gotta be at the live stream. Because he emailed me and said, are you still coming? I said, yeah, I'll be there, yeah. Because I wanted to be a part of it. And so we left the Willis Tower probably around 6 p.m., 6:15, and we went to go get something to eat. Now, we're talking about downtown Chicago on a Saturday night. It was pretty packed, and we were at a restaurant. And the live stream started at 7, and I said, oh shit, I got to be on this live stream, but I'm in a loud-ass restaurant. I can get on Skype on my phone, but I didn't want it to sound shitty, and I didn't want to be loud. So I said, okay, as soon as I get back to the hotel, I'm going to get on this live stream.
And this was all fine and good. The problem, however, is that Logan never did make it to the stream, as he mentions here.
But we ended up not getting home till like 10 p.m. that night, and I ended up missing the live stream. So what I want to say is I'm sorry that I did not get to the live stream. I did not do it on purpose.
Despite that, I do accept your apology, Logan. Thank you.
And like a lot of people have pointed out, I said I was going to go to the live stream. I ended up not showing up. It was April Fool's Day. So dabhdude thinks that I did it on purpose as an April Fool's Day joke. Now, I wish I was that smart to think of that, and I wish I was that funny. But no, I did not do it as an April Fool's Day joke.
I'm honestly surprised Logan had done it on purpose, since I know Logan has done things in the past for the sole purpose of frustrating me.
I just honestly was so busy. I was in Chicago, and a lot of people said, well, Logan, why didn't you email him and say you wouldn't be able to make it? Well, I was trying to make it. I was hoping I would have been able to make it in time, and I didn't want to email him and say I'm not going to make it. I was like, I'm bad at time. If you talk to any of the people I film with, we're not really good at keeping a time schedule. Like, if we're supposed to start filming at 4 o'clock, we usually don't start till 6.
Okay, I do have a bit of a problem with this. This part was frustrating to me because he didn't email me and say he couldn't get on in time for the stream, since that probably would have taken, at most, about 30 seconds to let me know. The problem wasn't so much having myself waiting, but rather leaving a bunch of anxious fans waiting for Logan whilst Rev and I have to keep saying, I'm sure it'll show up any minute. While I applaud Logan for trying to make it, in reality, once it had gotten past a certain time, he should have just emailed and said, I'm not going to make it, we need to reschedule for a different day.
So filming, I mean, and that's happened before in live streams. I've said I'll be at one, and I end up not making it. But like SML reviewer said in the comments, because dabhdude was pissed at my April Fool's Day joke. He was pissed about it. He said, Logan, it's an hour of bullshit. It's just Jeffy watching paint dry. What is this? And you assume our Logan movie. SML reviewer summed it up pretty good in a comment saying it was a joke. It was meant to be a joke. So thank you, SML reviewer, for getting the joke. Thank you to all the fans who got the joke. And for the people who didn't get the joke, once again, I'm sorry.
Well, this part is just great. Now, I got the joke. Most fans, myself included, were more upset that the joke was clickbait and simply wasn't funny.
Sorry, I won't do it again. But I personally thought it was funny. I personally thought it was hilarious. I died laughing. So anyway, so that's all I gotta say about the April Fool's Day stuff.
Well, I'm glad that's done. So let me just say this. I'm glad Logan at least tried to make it to the stream. Honestly, had it been any other day, I would have completely given Logan the benefit of the doubt. However, since it was April Fool's Day, I had simply assumed that Logan was just trying to play a giant April Fool's Day prank on me and everyone who wanted to watch the SML streams. So directly to Logan now, thanks for your apology, and next time if you feel you're going to be late, just send an email real quick. It won't take long, but it will make a lot of difference. But now, what about the SML stream that we still need to do? Well, I am hoping to schedule another SML stream for, say, today, April 8th. Oh, and by the way, if he does get it, it would be great if he said something confirming this to myself and the fans and say, oh, I don't know, the comments. Perhaps, just a mild suggestion. I hope to try and make a consistent schedule of Logan joining every 4 to 6 weeks like has been planned numerous times. The problem, of course, is that Logan actually replies to emails asking him to join rather infrequently, hence why it's taken us so long to get him to join a stream again. Hopefully this evening we'll have an SML stream. Granted, don't get your hopes up too much, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, thank you all for watching, and take care.